Have you ever noticed that just a few days before your periods, your mood suddenly starts changing? One moment you are fine, and the next moment you feel irritated, emotional, low, or even angry without any clear reason. Sometimes small things start bothering you more than usual, and you feel like you are not yourself anymore. If this sounds familiar, then don't worry, because this is not just you. It is something millions of women experience every month, and there is a clear scientific reason behind it. To understand this, we need to first look at what is happening inside your body. Your menstrual cycle is not just about periods. It is a complete hormonal cycle that affects your body and your brain. Two major hormones play a very important role here: estrogen and progesterone. These hormones rise and fall throughout the month, and right before your period, both of them start dropping. Now here is the important part. These hormones are not only connected to your reproductive system, but they also directly affect your brain chemistry, especially a chemical called serotonin, which is known as the feel-good hormone. Serotonin is responsible for keeping your mood stable, making you feel happy, calm, and emotionally balanced. When estrogen and progesterone levels drop, serotonin levels also start decreasing. And when serotonin is low, your brain becomes more sensitive to emotions and stress. This is why small problems suddenly feel big. Things that normally wouldn't bother you start affecting you deeply. You may feel irritated, anxious, sad, or even emotionally overwhelmed. This phase is commonly known as PMS, which stands for premenstrual syndrome. Not every woman experiences it in the same way. For some, it is very mild, maybe just a little mood change. But for others, it can be quite intense, affecting daily life, relationships, and focus. Along with hormonal changes, there are also physical factors that make things worse. During this time, many women experience cramps, bloating, headaches, fatigue, and poor sleep. Now imagine dealing with physical discomfort while your brain chemistry is also unstable. Naturally, your emotional control becomes weaker, and mood swings become more noticeable. Stress also plays a big role here. If you are already dealing with pressure from studies, work, or personal life, your body becomes even more sensitive during this phase. Lack of sleep, unhealthy food, too much caffeine, and no physical activity can also make symptoms worse. But here is something very important to understand. You are not too emotional or overreacting. This is not a personality flaw. This is biology. Your body is simply going through a natural monthly cycle, and your brain is reacting to hormonal changes. In fact, understanding this process is very powerful because once you know what is happening, you stop blaming yourself. Instead of thinking, something is wrong with me, you start thinking, my body is just going through a phase. Now the question is, what can you do to manage these mood swings? First, regular exercise helps a lot. Even light walking can improve your mood by increasing serotonin naturally. Second, staying hydrated is very important because dehydration can make fatigue and irritability worse. Third, try to eat balanced meals, especially foods rich in iron, magnesium, and vitamins. These nutrients support both your body and brain during this phase. Another important thing is sleep. Poor sleep can increase emotional sensitivity, so try to maintain a proper sleep routine. Reducing caffeine and sugar before your period can also help stabilize mood. And lastly, relaxation techniques like deep breathing, journaling, or even listening to calm music can make a real difference. In some cases, mood swings can become very intense and affect daily life strongly. This condition is called PMDD, which is a more severe form of PMS. If someone feels extreme emotional changes every month, it is always a good idea to consult a doctor. But for most people, these mood swings are completely normal and temporary. They usually go away once the period starts or after a few days. So the next time you feel emotionally different before your period, Remember this. You are not losing control. You are not weak, and you are not alone. Your body is simply going through a natural cycle that has been happening since the beginning of human biology, and understanding it is the first step to handling it better.